Ever walked away from a conversation and thought, I wish I hadn't said that? Or worse, I should have just stayed quiet. In a world that rewards loud opinions and instant reactions, there's a quiet strength in restraint, and it might just change your life. Sometimes the words we regret the most are the ones we didn't filter. She was the kind of person who always had something to say. Smart, assertive, unapologetic. But one day, in a tense meeting, she snapped, said something she couldn't take back. The silence in the room was louder than her words. That night, a colleague messaged her, "You were right, but it didn't feel right." That hit hard, because being right isn't the same as being wise. And not every thought needs to be voiced to have value. She later admitted that it wasn't just about that meeting. It was years of bottling up unprocessed frustration, needing to be heard, needing to win. Her words had become a defense mechanism. After the incident, she started journaling daily, not to share, but to reflect. She discovered that most of what she wanted to say didn't need to be said out loud. Some things just needed to be understood by her. That experience became a turning point. She didn't become quiet. She became intentional. What did she learn? And what can we take away too? Silence, when used wisely, isn't retreat. It's strategy. Every reaction is a choice, and not every reaction deserves your peace. Clarity lives on the other side of stillness. We speak better when we think clearer. Restraint isn't about holding back your truth. It's a form of self-respect. It says, I value my peace more than proving a point. Choosing peace doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're done renting space to chaos. When you master the pause, you master your power. The strongest people aren't the ones who speak the most. They are the ones who speak with clarity, with purpose, and with care. They don't waste their voice trying to be loud. They conserve their energy for what truly matters. They listen more, judge less, and hold space, not just for others, but for themselves. And at the end of the day, it's not about having the last word. It's about having peace when the conversation ends. But our voice isn't the only thing we give away too easily. Sometimes we hand over something even more personal, our happiness, and that's where his story begins. What happens when we outsource our joy? He always believed his happiness depended on others. If his partner was loving, he felt good. If his manager praised him, his week was made. But if a friend canceled plans, his entire mood collapsed. One day, after being passed over for a promotion he worked hard for, he spiraled. He blamed others, resented the world, and shut down emotionally. He didn't talk to anyone all weekend until a letter arrived. A crayon drawing from his niece. It simply read, "You're my favorite." That stopped him. He smiled. And in that moment, he realized maybe happiness isn't something we wait for. Maybe it's something we build from the inside out. He started making small changes. He stopped checking his phone first thing in the morning. He walked without headphones. He listened, really listened in conversations. Slowly, he realized he wasn't chasing joy anymore. He was making space for it. Here's the deeper truth that ties it all together. We spend so much energy trying to control outcomes, people, and perceptions, but most of it is just noise. Real power comes from owning your state of mind. It's choosing peace, even when chaos offers you the mic. It's walking away, not because you've lost, but because you've outgrown the need to prove anything. You don't owe the world a reaction. You owe yourself peace. So what now? What do you take with you from this? Next time you're triggered, pause. When you want to clap back, breathe. Behind that moment of silence is your freedom. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. You don't have to react just because someone is provoking you. And you don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing peace. You deserve a life that feels calm on the inside, even when the outside world isn't. And that life starts with one small shift, choosing peace over pride, stillness over reaction, and clarity over chaos. You are at your strongest, not when you speak the most, but when you no longer need to be loud to be heard.